Hello everyone! Today I am going to be sharing what is inside our March morning basket. So I've got a lot of really fun things in here, and you guys know how much I love my themes. So this month's theme is all about Easter and God's love for us. So I have quite a few Christian kids books in here, as well as some fun items for my kids and a unit study that we are going to be working on for Easter. Now, I know that Easter is going to be in April, but I figured if we're starting our Easter unit study this month, then I might as well pair some beautiful Easter books to go with it, and just kind of leading up to the wonderful holiday that is approaching. Now, we ended up taking 2 weeks off, so we are a little behind in our Bible study that we've been doing for the last couple of months. But it's going so well. So if you guys are brand new to my channel, we are doing The Armor of God by Priscilla Shirer for kids, and this has been such a fun unit study, or a fun Bible study, and I decided to approach it in the same way that I approach unit studies. So at the beginning of the year, I purchased this huge chalkboard, and whenever we're going throughout a unit study, I write down little fun facts that we've learned and just information, draw little pictures and things like that. And it has been so fun because then we can, not only do my kids love doing artwork on it or watching me do artwork on it, but at the end of our unit study, we use all of the information written on the board to kind of recap what we've learned. And it's been a great way to just kind of review and make sure that the kids have retained what we have gone over. And if not, then that's our chance to just go over it and kind of solidify that information. And so I've been doing that with our Bible study, and it has been so much fun. Now, as far as the unit study that we're going to be doing for Easter, I really wanted to check out the Campfire Curriculum unit studies this year, but I just did not get around to purchasing it. So we are going to do Gather Round, He is Risen. We did this one last year, so I already had it on hand, which was very nice, and it saved me some money. But this one was so much fun. And so we're going to be doing about 2 lessons from this every week leading up until Easter. And starting it now gives us more than enough time to be able to do that at a slow pace where we can take our time with it, we can enjoy it, but it's not like this, oh my goodness, it's 3 weeks until Easter, let's rush through everything. And so maybe you work well like that. I don't. I would feel just overwhelmingly stressed. So we are going to be starting it right now just so we can really take our time with it and kind of dive in deep. All right, now before I move on to the books, I wanted to show you guys a few extra items that I got for our morning basket. As my toddler is getting older, he's starting to get a little bit more intrigued in our morning time and actually starting to sit with us a little bit more. So I figured while I'm reading, he could be playing with puzzles. So I got him a set of these little animal puzzles. I'll take one out and show you guys. But they're so cute, and I thought that this could be a form of like tot schooling that I can do with him, because sometimes having older kids and then little kids, sometimes I feel like I don't always get as much time with my toddler as my 6-year-old and my 9-year-old kind of require for learning. And so I thought that this would be just a sweet time where we can do like little puzzles. I can go over colors and shapes and what is the animal and what sound does the frog make and things like that. So there's like a bunch of different little animals in here. It has 8 different puzzles. So there's one that's a monkey, and there's a little giraffe, and there's a whole bunch of others. So if you guys are interested in any of this for your toddlers or any of the books, I'm going to link everything down below, so don't worry about like trying to scramble and like looking for a pen and things like that to write down, because I know that I do that during watching videos sometimes. And the next item is Books of the Bible Playing Cards from Not Consumed. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then I did kind of like a little mini flip through that I will do my alarm for you guys right now, but it's so cool because you can learn about the books of the Bible. So it goes over the name, and then it goes over the original audience, the date written, the theme of that book, and then what kind of genre it is. And then there are 13 different games that you can play, and they list them all on this sheet and how to play it. And it's just, I'm so excited about this. You guys, like, the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, I've got to get that. And so it's here, and I am happy. And if I will try to do a flip through of the books and those cards at the end, so you guys can get a good idea of what they look like and how much you need them if you want to teach your children about the books of the Bible in fun ways. So our main read aloud is going to be a book that I purchased this past summer from our homeschool convention, and we have not gotten a chance to read, and I've been looking forward to this book ever since I bought it. It is The Giant Killer. It is a Lamplighter collection book, and this book, it sounds so good. If I remember correctly, the boy who sold this to me said that this book is kind of like a story within a story. So there are two siblings who are kind of misbehaving and not, demonstrating good character. And their mother takes them through a story about a giant killer who has to overcome all of these different characters, traits like hate, conscience, pride, sloth, selfishness, and untruth. And so it sounded so good. And I know that the Lamplighter series, I haven't read a lot of books, but I know that they're highly regarded and that they're really great stories. And so I'm really, really looking forward to this month. And then, you guys, what would a book haul be without Berenstain Bears? So I have the Easter story, the very first Easter, and Easter Sunday. My daughter absolutely loves the stories of these bears, and I try to get them for her every chance I get. Now, getting into our fun read-alouds to pair with our Easter unit study. And these are not books that Gather Round has recommended or anything. These are just books that I got to pair into it myself. But so if you're like hardcore Gather Round, getting on all of the books that they recommend, I just wanted to put that out there. But the first one is Don't Forget to Remember. And this one is great because it's a board book, so I figured it'd be great with my toddler. But it talks about not forgetting God's love for us. I know that I flipped through that book real quick, but the others are going to be a little bit more challenging because they're paper books. So I will do flip throughs at the very end because I know sometimes it's nice to see inside the books before we actually buy them. The next book is going to be Goodbye to Goodbyes, a true story about Jesus, Lazarus, and an empty tomb. So enjoy the happy and sad, and in the end, very happy story of what happened when Jesus visited his friends, Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, and everything changed. The next one is Just in Case You Ever Wonder. And it says, this beautiful and touching book will capture the attention of your children and instill in them the truth of how much their parents love them, and even more, how much their Heavenly Father loves them. Next up is How Much is a Little Boy Worth? It says, fearfully and wonderfully made to be loved, valuable just because you're you, uniquely designed, you are one of a kind. Little boy, do you know this is true? Snuggle up and remind your little boy how special and treasured he is. And there's another one just for girls that is How Much is a Little Girl Worth? And so I thought that this would be sweet to just, read to my children and remind them that they have a worth, and that worth is found in so much more than just the world. The next one is The Easter Story. And it says, discover what happened in the days leading up to Jesus' resurrection and why we celebrate Easter. A simple and dramatic retelling of the favorite New Testament story for young children. And last but not least, you guys, I absolutely love Brave books. I think that their books are so fun. They are usually focusing each book on a different character trait or skill, or not skill, but basically like a quality to have. And then at the end of the books, they usually pair them with the concepts with games that you can play as a family, and they have been so fun. I actually want to get like their whole little treasure box of all of their books that they've made. They're really fun. But this one is from Brave Books. It is Saga 2, Book 8, and it is As You Grow, written by Kirk Cameron. And it says, starting from a seed, Sky Tree has grown into a massive tree through the trials and triumphs along the way. As you track the gentle giant's growth, read the words of wisdom that guided this tree and learn about love, joy, and gentleness with your family through the brave challenge at the end of the book. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you inside of each of these books to see if there's any that you would like to add into your morning basket or homeschool book collection. So that is it for what is inside our March morning basket. I hope you guys are able to get some good ideas, maybe things to work in either this month or next month. I will link all of these books down below in case you would like to check any out. If you do click the links, they are affiliate links. If you do make a purchase, it does not increase your price at all. It just gives me like a very small percentage, and I am so grateful for all of you who purchase through those links. It really helps my channel to sustain itself and to be able to drive my husband crazy with the amount of books that I buy, but that's neither here nor there. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, let me know what's in your morning basket down below. I would love to hear it, and I will see you guys again later. Bye.